we have a little workout with some weights. I've got some 2 kilos here, but you can use whatever you want to use. If you don't have weights, grab a nice bottle of wine, 2 preferably, and let's get straight into it. So when you're ready, coming onto your knees to begin with, and take the knees nice and wide. So if you need to triple or double pad your mat for your knees, then feel free to do that. And then from there now, we'll just grab one weight at a time. I've got that in my left hand right now, and I'm trying to reach the right hand up to the ceiling, and then try and reach the weight all the way down to the floor without rounding. So avoid kind of that rounding to the right shoulder and go straight over, all the way past the leg, to the knee, maybe touching the floor. And what we are doing here is working the right side of our obliques. Zip up through the lower belly and through the full of our core, but we're lengthening and strengthening through those obliques. Take about 5 more here. Good, and 4, 3, 2. Last one, little pulses for 10 and 9, 8. Keep wide through the collarbones, through the 2 shoulders, 2 and 1. Coming all the way up. Bring the right hand to the floor, left hand still has the weight as you come back into a plank. So you have 2 hands to the floor to begin with, and from there now we'll take our row. Left arm, bring the weight down, right arm. So either switching over with weights, but you can use one weight for that reason as well. Try and keep your body nice and still. Zip up through the belly, shoulders over wrist. So just a nice narrow arm row. About 10 more seconds here. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep the collarbones quite nice and open. Let's take one more on each hand. And slowly bring that down. Good, holding that weight again as you sit up. Take some width through the knees, and from there now, right hand has the weight now. Left hand up, scoop and open. Reach, try and touch the floor. So flexibility and strength is quite different, both left and right side. So we do what we can. Maybe fight for it a little bit harder in the side where it feels just a little bit more tight. Breathe. Making sure you don't feel this into the lower back, because that means we're kind of either flexing or extending. We want to keep that very long spine. Let's take 4 more. 3 more. 2. 1, pulses to finish. Really try and reach the floor without rounding. Squeeze and lift. 5 more. 4, breathe. 3, long nap. 2, and 1. Coming all the way back and through the center. So again, either use the same weight twice or have them right next to each other, whatever works. This time, we reach up, extend up. Bring it back down to the floor, and then the other way. Reach and extend up. So your side plank almost, or reaching and extending. You might open through the hips a little bit today. That's fine, I'm doing that too. Breathe it open. Squeeze the belly up and in. 4 more. 3. Strong legs, pressing into the upper back. 2. And 1. Bring your knees down. From here on out, some tricep work. So we'll come back here onto our knees, but sit into a halfway seat. So there's already work happening. Squeeze your glutes, lifting through the belly, elbows right in tucked into the waistline, looking forward to the top end of your mat. Extend to bend. Now if this is a little bit too much, or your weights are simply just a little bit too heavy, then you can also take just a single arm. So reach one hand to the floor and just take a single arm so we have a little bit of support. Otherwise, keep continuing. Long extensions. And almost that right at your extension. Let's take 10 more. 9. 7. Keep your shoulders going down, out of the neck, the ears, the chest, the collarbones wide open. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up to stand up. From here now, we'll take the feet hip width apart, maybe a touch wider. We'll sit down into a squat, 2 punches, stand up, 2 punches. So one, we're punching, we slightly twist using the obliques, but the hips stay low. You might go nice and slow, extending those arms. You might go nice and fast. 10 more seconds of this one. Two more. Excellent. From there now, those weights come into your chest, nice and close, but high. And then sitting low into your squat and start to rotate. Rotate through the obliques again. Elbows nice and tight into your body. Weight is still into your heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Weights into your shoulders. Face towards you guys. Standing nice and tall. Sitting down into a squat to an overhead press. Squat, overhead press. And again, when we squat, weight is into the heels. Overhead press is all the way up. Heart rate going up because we're lengthening and because we're using major muscles here. Breathe. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, light through the toes, 4 the whole time, 3, 2, and 1. Arms overhead, nice and long as you can. Standing tall, arms bend behind you for triceps. So really nicely squeezing those elbows in. If it's too much, use one weight as we lengthen and open. Ribs in, 10 more. Chin up. Squeeze the elbows in like they are strapped together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring this down to bicep curls. Sitting slightly into a squat or upright, whatever gives you enough space. Bend and straighten. So nice and long to nice and short. Now if you can, try and lift it as high as you can through the elbows. But if you get really quite necky and tight through the traps, deltoid snap, then keep that a little lower. 10 more. Try and keep the body still so we're not swaying back and forth. Reset anytime you feel like you're losing alignment. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Taking the feet a little bit wider again. I'll go and face you guys. And then from there now, when we sit low, it's like we're going underneath something. So it's underneath, touch, underneath, touch. It's a dip, step, dip, step. With that, we'll take a hook. So when you're ready, hook, down, hook, down, hook. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Use those obliques. 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. This time, same idea, so starting from the top, release it low in between your taps. We'll take an upper cup. Inhale, up, scoop. Throw some power in there, come a little lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly from there on out, sitting onto the toes, meaning heels lift. Squeeze those knees together, weights let your chest come down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, sit down, 1. Still your weights. And again, if it's too much, one weight will do. Or no weights really, because it's abs. I want your lower back to feel safe, supported by the core. And basically what we'll do is we'll punch and go back, punch and go forward. 2 punches for now. And you can C-curve a little bit through the spine, having that Pilates rib to hip connection. But go as low as you can. And then maybe you can make that 3 punches. Going down and up. Maybe you make that 4 punches. Going even lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2. 3 more sets. Stay with 2s if you need to. 2 more sets. Last one. Good. 1 or 2 weights. Bring them together. Reach them right out to the left side and pulse. 10, 9, 8. Bend through the elbows if that's easier for you. 7, 6, 5, 4. Using more arms to straighten the arms are. 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Twist to the other side. Roll down. Squeeze those obliques. And 10 pulses here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, roll down. And then just hold. Arms up would be your harder variation. Squeeze the ribs to hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, legs straight. And so here, we'll take those 2 legs roll forward, those weights right forward as well. We roll down halfway, open and close, and roll down to lie down. Arms into a tricep extension overhead, so elbows bent but narrow. Reach the arms up, forward, come halfway up, open and close. Very Pilates, teaser roll-ups. Maybe an overhead press when we're sitting tall. Roll down halfway, open, close, all the way to lie down. Tricep extension, careful with your head. Coming all the way halfway, up, open, close. All the way up, maybe an overhead press. 3 more rounds. Exhale to roll. Two more rounds. Last round. Last one to come down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. From here on out, take a moment, sway your knees from side to side, stretch out through the wrists, taking some overhead tricep extension. extensions one last time. 10 in total, arms up, bend and straighten. Try and get your ribs in, your belly tight. Breathe. Last 5, 4, 3, belly in, 2, I need to remind myself, 2, 1. Stretch the arms long overhead as much as you can. Careful with your shoulders. Legs up, maybe legs forward. Hold, 5. Squeeze the lower back down, 4, 3. So keep that connection, belly down, down, down. 1. Slowly bring this in. Bring your weights down to the side. And take the arms into a cactus and sway the legs one more time. We're coming to the ends and we'll stretch. Slowly legs come forward, hands come up, roll up. As we'll take our thread the needle for the shoulders. So tabletop, hands and knees, right hand reaches up and threads underneath the left armpit. Let yourself rest. Maybe a half bind with the left hand. Changing sides, right hand up again. Always finishing how we started. Come and take that back. Other side. Half bind maybe. Come back slowly. Same way as you went in. And slowly bring this down. Come and sit down onto the knees. You can stand as well if you're not comfortable onto your knees. You can sit with the legs crossed. Anything works. Right hand up to the ceiling, bend your elbows or stretch through the tricep. See if you can grow a little taller here. Last breath. Changing sides. Again, tall, chin up as well. Just feeling more, breathing into this length. One last breath. And let it go. Take a big shoulder roll down and back. Set your feet down to the floor and pop yourself just upside down to release any tension and tightness from your upper back now. Tense muscles, you might give yourself a little massage. Head shakes, yes or no. Maybe an interlaced finger grip behind you. Whatever works. Good, when you're ready, curl up to stand. Nice and slowly. And shoulders down and back one more time. You are done now. Enjoy. Let me know what you thought. Any requests, also let me know.